everyone, and welcome to I'm Possible with My Dream TV USA. And today I'm Swati Anantaraman, and I will be your host for today. With me is our gorgeous, handsome, beautiful couples, and we are going to meet and greet them and ask you a question: how was their journey? So let me introduce all of them first. So we have on here is My Dream Ms and Mr India 2021, the first run, and then we have My Dream Mrs and Mr Elite 2021. India category is like the second runner-up is Dr. Rachita and Dr. Banu Sharma, and we have the winner is Nipun and Manil. Welcome all of you today, and you all look super gorgeous with that crown and sash. Oh my God, I can just believe I am like meeting all of you today. So yes, I would like you all to formally introduce yourself. So let me go with Dr. Rachita and Dr. Banu.
Hello everyone, this is Rachita. I'm from California, and then it is a pleasure to be here and with all the beautiful and handsome contestants here on this platform. And it's a Sunday afternoon, which is a very good, relaxing time for us. We have done everything, cleared up all the tasks that was due for the weekend. So I am very much ready for this.
Yeah, this is Banu Sharma, and it's really a pleasure to again come back over here and talk to all of you, see all of you, all the happy faces. So it's really very exciting, and that too being on Sunday, it appears that we are all relaxed. But again, don't think about the manic Monday, as the song goes. Be in the moment and just enjoy.
Totally agree with you, and congratulations both of you. And let's move on to Ramya and Satya Ayanki. So introduce yourself to everybody here.
Hello everyone, this is Ramya, and I work as a software professional, and I do my own Carnatic music classes in my free time. It's my hobby, and also I'm an ardent dancer, painter. I love to garden, love to cook, love to try new foods, and we both love to travel. So it's something which we love to do anytime that you get a chance to just explore any place nearby. So we're very travel freaks in that way. And I'll let my husband introduce himself.
This is Satya, and we are basically from Houston. So I work as a software developer in Artisan Solutions, and during leisure time I play sports and do pencil sketching. So and it's actually very good to see you all again on this. Instead.
That's so sweet, and congratulations again. Look at you guys just rocking that sash and crown. I'm pretty sure you might be like on cloud 9 already.
Absolutely.
So let's move on to Priyanka and Prashant. Can we like look at you guys? So sweet.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, Rashmi ma'am and Janak sir. And Swati, you're looking so beautiful.
You too.
Thank you so much. And my name is Priyanka Prashant Kuranjekar, and we are the Mr. and Mr. India first runner-up and winner of the talent round, and dashing couple, and the worldwide popular award second runner-up. And I'm a 24 by 7 working mom of 19-month-old kid August. And I love to cooking, traveling, dancing, and apart from that, yeah, I'm very much into the dancing, and I take a dance class in the past. And I love to sing song and love to music and all. And I creatively create some best out of us like a Ganpati Murti. And I'll make a TV stand with cardboards and magazine papers and paintings and so many things. And last but not the least, I'm very good actress in front of my husband.
Every wife is a good actress in front of husband. we know how to enact, you know. I can totally be in your shoes.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Hi,
Hi, Prashant.
this is Prashant here. Sorry, my hairs are not good, and I'm
Totally fine.
very
You're
sick.
rocking anyways.
And my name is Prashant Kuranjekar. I am working as a geospatial software solution architect engineer in American Water. I'm not gonna give you my whole biodata and all, but the one thing I really wanted to mention that I wanted to start a YouTube channel like since 2012, but I never started. Like I was just whistling like as a bathroom singer and all. But past few years, like lot of people they gave me suggestions to start a YouTube channel and all, but I'm just participating in this event. It's really giving me an idea like how to start a YouTube channel or how the green screen works and all. So I really took that very personally now, and I'm creating those videos now, and I'm gonna soon upload the videos on the YouTube channel and all. So that really helped me out to participate in this event. That's what I can say. I'm not gonna give you more introduction and all, but good to see you all of you. And sorry, like I'm feeling very sick today. I'm having a fever also, and feeling very cold as well. So
I'm glad you
my
made
getup,
it.
my getup is not right.
No problem. You're rocking, you're here. I'm glad you could make it with Priyanka, so it's fine. And I'm so happy that you're going to, start your YouTube channel. And viewers, if you're watching Prashant, he might be starting, like, not might be, he is going to start. And please do follow him. So, okay, so let's move on to Nipun. And Manu, can we have your formal introduction?
Yeah, sure. Hello, hi everyone. A very good evening and a very happy Sunday to all of you. Of course, it is a relaxing bus. My name is Nipun and I work as a software engineer in Boston area. I'm a mother, and I have a loving husband who has always been very supportive. We have a wonderful group of friends, and one of them right here with us has been really, really all along this journey and has always encouraged and supported. So hopefully, get to more good things ahead and hoping for good things together.
Wonderful. Hi, this is Manil. I usually introduce myself as husband of Nipun Asija, but I also work in a company, and we have been living in Boston area for the last 15 years. I'm in regulatory and compliance, digital health, but apart from that, I'm very sociable. I try meeting people. We have been organizing Lodi Festival for the last 9 years in Boston area, and so it's summer is coming now. It's a time for pool parties. So that's so we try to enjoy life. We try to get engaged with communities. We try to volunteer, and we've been involved in almost every association. And we are very fortunate to have very good friends. And by the way, I'm really honored to be among a very talented people right here. And I was really impressed with Mydream contest and the caliber. So absolutely a great pleasure to be amongst you.
That's absolutely. I can see that. I can see how you guys are, getting connected with each other. How you compliment each other, and the way you say that. I would love to say as Nipun's husband. That is so nice. I mean, not many of them would accept it, but I just love the way how you did it. It's totally amazing. So yes, so as we end our introduction here, so I would ask you a question, Manil and Nipun. It's like before, like the pageantry, what was your life before pageantry, and what something that changed after pageant?
So before pageantry, as you know, we all have been going through COVID times, and it was going on, moving on, but it was very dull. Although I was very actively involved in mask making and associated with So We Care organization here in Boston and helped with mask making. So I'm trying to do some charitable things around the area. But yeah, but after winning, I think it has almost changed for us. It has brought a new sparkle in our lives. We are really enjoying this journey, and I think I have to thank Janak ji, Rashmi ji, you, Swati, and the whole, My Dream Entertainment for providing us with this beautiful experience. And actually, people are really knowing us more now, and I think I've been connected to a lot more people, which I never thought. I've been getting so much Facebook requests that I sometimes I really don't, I have to really take some time and to respond them. And today also, few of my friends actually organized a celebration for me. Friday also was one of the events where they have honoring us. So really, it has brought a sparkle in our lives. Absolutely agree. And
yeah, go ahead, Manu.
Yeah, I was saying I get a chance to go with her. So we were busy on Friday. We were busy today. And so my experience, I cut you short. I apologize. But my experience before I participated, it was a beauty contest for me. But when I went through the journey, it's a lot about positivity, confidence, and I was really impressed with a lot of with all the participants. So much talent, so much creativity, and the kind of it's more than a beauty contest. It's not a pageant or it's more than that. And I think that's going to stay with us for the entire lifetime. I've been in corporate. We've been speaking in conferences, but this is something that is more essential to a human aspect. It is a very important aspect, a trait that everyone should have. Participating brings it. I think I can go on like that. But the bottom line is, it is one thing people should be
like some ourselves like with so much of that confidence, like we're like presenting ourselves live through the whole world, like we are trying to inspire a lot of people, like someone is learning from us. So totally agree with that. Thank you so much, Nipun and Manil. So what about you, Ramya and Satya? What about you guys? What was before pageant and what was something after the pageant that
we didn't totally get a chance to have ourselves some time showcasing
4 years old, the house into a ramp, and we started walking. But yeah, we never thought that we would be walking the ramp together. And then the creativity, like, what are you gonna dress? What I am gonna dress? How do we match? That was a fun part actually for us, and we really loved it. This journey has been good, and I wouldn't say good. It is, we are on cloud 9, and the sash and the crown is the cherry on the cake for us.
That's true. I mean, that's what I can see both of you, and the way you guys complimented on the videos and things was so cute. It was so nice how you. Yeah, that's a fun part. That brings a fun part of ourselves. Like even during the pandemic time, this is a platform which brings together. Like especially when it comes to couples. These days we don't have time to do all those, but when something is brought up, I'm so glad that you guys took it up and brought it together. So that's amazing. So congratulations once again. So let's ask about Dr. Rachita and Dr. Manu. So how was your journey before pageantry and after pageantry? What difference did you make? Like what difference did you feel?
Anyway, I will go first. We have been very much interested outside of our professional life, and being with so many patients, COVID, this, that, it's not everything good, especially at this time. So basically, it gave us the opportunity to see that to see from a different lens that what the things are. Although, we have given many performances, basically dance, for the last many, many years. That is her passion. And mine one was acting at one point. And of course, uh, she was confirmed one because she acted in quite a few serials in the past, before even I married her. So basically, our interest really kind of resonated, and we thought that we will be able to go, look forward to these things that we have been doing. But now, coming to this platform, basically vetted the whole thing, that is what we like, what we don't like, and it exposed us to a totally a new crowd, a genuine crowd, people that are interested for the human cause, which is not only just working for oneself, but for the society, for the people, and how to spread the word so that it becomes a better place for all of us. And coming to this platform, slowly and slowly, I am learning that it is one of the best one. Although I don't have anything to compare, but then there is no need to, because if it has everything, then one can really use the platform to spread the word, whether it is a charitable work or a benefit concert or anything else. And that had basically changed us to a great degree. As I mentioned, that we now look at the life from a different lens. So that's all I would say.
So, Dr. Rachita, you have something to say?
Yeah, sure. Um, so our journey to this platform and time till now was very like Big Bang Theory. We haven't prepared anything. We didn't even know that we are going to participate or anything. But it was following time, and then as he said, we give performances, the duet couple dances, and then we are known as like a dancing couple of California or dancing doctors. So, so I didn't know that what is, but the future is very like mysterious. And then we were preparing for the performance, and then after that days passed by, Halloween went by, and then our marriage anniversary was going to come. It is March 5th, 6th, and 7th March. And then one time I was looking on the somewhere on the internet, and then something caught my eyes. March 5th, 6th, and 7th, because I was thinking how to celebrate. It is the COVID time. Then I saw the flyer, and then beautiful Rashmi ji is there with mydreamtv.com. And then I thought, oh, this looks interesting. Why not to see what it is? My curiosity really forced me to see explore further. And then when I clicked, and there we go, I saw this, and then I thought I'll submit my application and submit. But the lifestyle is so busy and so hectic. This is the first Sunday in my whole entire time when I see I'm sitting here like that. I never had any time ever at all. So I thought, okay, so it was Sunday, and it was like, and my one of the kitchen appliances went bad. It wasn't turning on. I was baking pizza. Then I thought what to do. And then that what to do forced me to what to do is mydreamtv.com. And I'm like, oh my God, my oven is not working, and I'm just going to do, whatever. Then I thought, oh yeah, I'm just going to submit the application here. That will be fun. It's interesting. I'm not going to bang my head because on Sunday night at 11 o'clock, nobody is going to come and fix my oven, right? So I submitted, I filled out the application, every single thing I filled out, I submitted the application, and it was, guess what day it was? It was March 1st. Actually, almost midnight of March 1st. So I submitted my application, and very second day, I thought maybe the date is already passed, nobody is going to look at it. but it was God had some different plan because he was pulling my eyesight to March 5th, 6th, and 7th. And then Kunjita responded me, and then I'm like, whoa, I was in a meeting and I'm like, this email looks very new to me. And then I clicked on that, and then I was going to, I thought it is spam mail or something, but somehow I clicked and I saw, okay. Then our conversation started, and I said it's too late. Maybe I passed the window for submitting the application, but she was so supportive, and she continuously holding my hand, and she prepared me for everything. At the very last minute, at each end of each day, after 6 o'clock, 6:30, we did our shooting for ramp walk and everything. It was March 3rd or 4th. Also, a very last minute. And we submitted, and our dance was ready because we did our recording for our performance. And then everything just very last minute worked out. So I was like, wow, it is really a dream come true, and our wedding anniversary gift, maybe from God. So I was like, wow, I didn't know that I was dancing for my beauty pageant. At that time, it wasn't known. I had no idea I'm going to be being a contestant here. So it was a very unique experience from all the angles. I was not even thinking, I mean, in my dream, maybe sometime, but yes, it came true. I would absolutely say that. And I would like to say a big thank you to you, Rashmi ji, Janak ji, and Kunjita. Man, they are amazing team of people. Amazing. It's really possible. The logo says I'm possible. Yes, it is. It is. At the very last minute, even.
That's true. Like everything is possible if you have that determination, that passion towards it. And as you said, everything happens for a good. You had to be here. That's why your oven didn't work. That's why we have you here today. And you guys are already heroes, like doctors during this pandemic time with that crown. You're superheroes now. And thank you so much, whatever you do for the society, how much efforts and how much hard work you have done. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, so let's move. So I have so many questions, like, let me go with Ramya. So, Ramya, what about, what is a favorite round of all? Like you guys kind of thought like, hey, I know, how did you know this? That kind of like, whether like kind of a talent round or any round, you never expected something from him, or he never expected that you also know something. So you were like astonished by seeing, oh, you have this talent, oh, you have this talent. So is that something that that made you during any of the rounds, or when you were recording, or anything like that?
So for the talent round, we both are aware of our talents. But yeah, during the ramp walk, the way he was improvising his walk, and he was like, you know what, let me try this, let me try this specs. And I was like, oh, really? Because I'm kind of like, I feel like sometimes, he's not that much interested, or something. That's what I felt. But that he actually proved me wrong. But when we were walking the ramp, he was the main part wherein he was improvising a walk to a different level altogether. He was like, let me stand like this, let me pose like this, and then let's improvise at this pose. So yeah, so that was something which was really surprising for me. And all the walks, when we were walking, the walk rounds, so be it cosmopolitan, or be it the traditional round, or be it the black and white round. So that's where every round was a surprise for me when we were walking, because of his improvisations.
Oh my God. So what about you, Satya? What did you find something unique? You're like, oh, I never knew that something is there in that her, and you discovered like during that time. What was that?
Actually, I did notice that. So I knew that she is very good at the ramp walk part. But during the talent round, when she was like practicing, I know she can play keyboard, but I really did not know like that she's really good at like syncing the song with the keyboard. She was really good at it. So that was kind of astonishing for me. Like I was completely, shocked.
It was a shock.
Yeah, it was really a shock. Yeah.
Yeah, even if you're married, like so many years, we sometimes everything is every day is a new, like, oh, I'm seeing this person, something new in him, I'm new in her. So it's like kind of, and yeah, I love that talent round, and it was really nice. I kept enjoying each and every part. Like every one of you had so much different, unique. That's why, like, I think you're standing out for each other. So yes, we have Priyanka and Prashant. So I had the previous question for you guys. Like, what changed? What were you before pageantry, and what are you now after pageantry? What's something that changed you both?
Okay. Yeah. First of all, I see myself more than a housewife. And we lost so many things in the past. तो लोगों ने हमारा मतलब बहुत हम लोग टूट चुके थे, यानी हमने हमारा जो कहते हैं ना पॉजिटिवनेस कह लो या व्हाट्स कॉल्ड या सो हम लोग बहुत टूट से गए थे। तो बट हाँ, ये जब हमें प्लेटफॉर्म मिला तो हम वापस एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट होना, एक दूसरे से बहुत अच्छे से बात करना, कि प्लान करना, हाँ हमें कैसे करना है, क्या करना है। तो या बहुत सारी चीज़ हमें एक दूसरे से सीखने को मिली है, एक दूसरे के साथ लेकर हमने बहुत कुछ किया है। और आफ्टर when we posted our pictures in Facebook and others social sites, so some comments like I feel wow, and now I feel I'm a celebrity. So, yeah, and बहुत सी पॉजिटिविटी आई है, बहुत सी पॉजिटिविटी या
For me, like,
क्या देना?
so for me, like, um, change. What was before? Like, what was your question though? What was before?
Yeah, so what was like before pageantry? What you guys were before pageantry, and what changed that came after the pageant? Like, what changes between you guys have come after the pageant?
I realized that I was not able to, before the pageantry, I was not able to give enough time to my wife. And since 2014, and when we lost our child 2017 also, like, I just took my space and she took her space, like, but I was not giving enough time to my wife. And after pageantry, like, in the college days, like when I was in Germany, and also when I was in University of Pune, I was whistling in the orchestra and playing bongo, congo, drum, and I was organizing the fashion show and all, but I never took part in like the ramp walk or anything like that. But this time, like when we were practicing, like in just backside of here, and I was doing like some Shah Rukh Khan pose and all. I was enjoying that moment, and I thought like I wish I could have been put myself like in the fashion show in the college and all. And because I was a very good dancer, like in podium, like I used to do like dance also, like in the college. I once like I played I did my dance on the what do you call it, on the glasses,
Oh,
the
wow.
broken glasses as well. And so I was very good at it at earlier at my career. But and since 2012, like my professor really told me like, Prashant, you should start something, you should start, and you're a good whistling, and but I didn't take it seriously. But when I lost my child in 2017, I was relieving myself, like just whistling and whistling, whistling. I was relieving myself, and then I realized that I should start, but still I am very lazy. But just as I said, like just being as a participant or a contestant in this competition, it taught me a lot of things, like how to set up the lights, how to how the green screen works, and where to get the animation, and how to get, because I used to get a lot of getting the sponsors responsibility for the college orchestra and all. So that was my responsibility. So I was joining my whistling skill with the bringing the sponsors skill into the picture now. And I created the logo, and I started applying for the sponsorship for my channel. And also I'm getting that some sort of commercialization in my YouTube channel. But slowly I'm moving into towards that. That's the biggest change I can see in myself, that being as a contestant in this competition. I learned a lot, like, and we get to meet a lot of people, and I was able to get in touch with Meenal, Guhe, and Himanshu, and they told me like personally like what kind of microphone they have to use. They taught me like what is a dynamic and condenser microphone, and what I need to use for the audio interface. I know that part I was missing, because in the college we yeah, in the podium, like we didn't had like all those audio interface and all those things. But so they both helped me out, like what instruments I have to get and all. So I'm still working on that part as well. But it's a really good journey for me. Like at least in 2021 I got that kick. Like okay, like I need to start it now.
There is no end for learning and for exploring and for showing ourselves. There's no age, there is no pace. I think you will definitely rock. And yes, during the tough times, that's when both couples come together, share themselves. I think this pandemic time has become very I think it's good for those couples to spend more time and kind of express each other what we have missed previous years. It's the time that we came. Yeah, it is an unfortunate, but to see the positive side, it's a good thing. Like it gives time for the couples to come together. So thank you, Prashant and Priyanka.
I wanted to add one fun fact. I was still not listening to my inner voice, like Prashant, you should start something on whistling side. I met like one of the like the international whistling competition winner, and he provides a lot of whistling tones to the cartoon movies in Hollywood. And my whistling skill is my tongue is going up and down and backward and forward, but his tongue is going in six direction. And he showed me, like I showed him like my skill in front of the like the when we were in the Zoom meeting, and he was telling me his skill, like, and then I learned like I can take my tongue into four other direction also. And I'm practicing, and I'm getting a song like with a different variability. But it's not just my taking my tongue up and down. I'm taking my tongue, like started taking my tongue in the 30-degree and so 60-degree angle on the either side. So that is a very good to learn from that guy. And he taught me like what to eat and how to get the moisture in the mouth before whistling and all. So that whole thing brings me some confidence, like after being a contestant in this competition actually.
That's great. I know you're not well, but if you can show your skills maybe later on.
Oh, later on. Yeah. No?
But you can continue, like I can do it at the end.
Okay, yeah. Until he comes back, we'll go to Nipun and Manil. So what did you find something like, as I asked, like what was that new thing that you found from her? Oh my God, does she have this skill? I never knew these many years. Or what about Nipun having about him, or Manil found something? So what you guys found from each other?
Well, I know Nipun, she had the capacity to participate. She had done in the past. She had been a winner of a college festival. She won some awards, but I didn't know she can do ramp walk very well. And what I was surprised is, like we were trying to walk out in the cold. It's the temperature is much better in Washington and New Jersey. It's relatively cold over here. So, but so we did one shot, one ramp walk outside, and we had many issues with temperature, lighting, but she was determined to get it done, and there we are. So I think I didn't know how to walk. She taught me very well. She's a very good teacher, and I learned it quickly, and she said, "Yeah, that's fine." But I think I have a lot more respect for the ramp walkers now, because it's not the walking, it's the confidence, it's the poise. You have to think about the timing, how you move around. It's not just walking, it's not the confidence, it's way more than that, and it needs a lot of skills. So I do have, I'm getting a lot of respect for all the models and the confidence that they bring. So absolutely.
That's true, very much true. And their attitude, most of the ramp walkers, like the way they present, the way they have their attitude, especially when they have those 6-inch heels, I really like, I was like, I love wearing heels, but looking at that 6-inch heels they walk on, the pain they undergo, it's fun, it's their passion, but I truly, I'm very, surprised to see how do they carry that outfit? How do they carry themselves? Yeah, that's true. What about you, Nipun?
Yeah. So for me, Swati, walking on the ramp, I believe, was quite a surprise for me when he started, because I think we did just one session before we recorded, and the way the anthem he showed, and he was, he was funny also at times. We did some funny recordings, which was very interesting. But his confidence, the way, he got involved in the ramp walk, because it was really new for him, and so I think he really set up the expectations there, and I wasn't expecting that much from him. But when we did the video, he really did a good walk, and I was very happy at satisfied with the way, the confidence he had. And when the video came out, actually, my family, my friends, everybody was watching him more, because they were so loving his walk, and he titled in my family as well. So he's called as celebrity Biju, because he really did a wonderful job with that. So he really surprised me, and he supported me so well during the journey, because it was very last minute, as Rachita ji said. We also just signed up very late for the couple contest. So kudos to him, and always supporting me in this journey.
Are you sure you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about you because you're next to her, so don't worry.
Swati, I guest also with me. So
Yes, I would love to invite your guest, and I would love to know about you more, you guys as a couple, from them. So can you introduce yourself and how you know Nipun and Manil, and let's talk about them.
Hi, Swati. It's so great to see all of you and hear about the stories of everyone. And of course, the pageant is great. It's not easy to do that, and you guys all of have done a great job. So kudos to you all. Congratulations. My name is Shilpi, and we are very very close friends with Nipun and Manal. I'm a software professional, and Nipun and Manal, we are so close. We are a support system, like a family around here in Boston area. And Nipun and Manal, to put it this way, they are very social. They are very sweet and caring couple and family. And they always are so inviting and welcoming to their home, and so encouraging to their friends. And as I said, they are so inspiring in all regards. Nipun is such a great cook. Manal is such a great host. So they complement each other a lot. And they both work really hard, and during these pandemic times and all the ups and downs that have happened, they always keep their positivity and they spread that positivity around. And Nipun, in addition to being a great cook, be a great host, she also dances so well and gracefully. I'm sure she must have shown that in her ramp walks and in her talent shows as well. But yeah, she dances very gracefully, and we've danced a few dances together as well. And I always love her company. So I can go on and on. I could steal the whole show talking about them because
that's
we
true.
spend
I
hours
mean,
talking about it. Yeah, I congratulate them a lot, and they are beautiful, and we are happy to be there. We are very blessed to be their friends.
that's why friends and family are. That's why friends are
Yes.
like, they are like our supporters. Like, that's when when we come and say something, we are participating, and that's the first thing that comes front is the friends and family who comes and support us, especially when we are out of our country, and when we have friends, they are our family. So thanks you for supporting them.
Yeah, thank you. Just wanted to add one more thing. My husband was just here, but my kids just pushed him upstairs. So otherwise, he would have added a lot as well.
And
Thank you.
to add something for Shilpi, we have seen our kids, grow up together, and he has really beautiful kids, and we had seen wonderful times with them. and she is an amazing singer. So that's her. Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully one day she will join my dream and sing the talent round as well, talent competition as well. And keeping my fingers closed for that.
Yeah, I'm sure she is going to because you are there. She's seeing you guys rock. So I'm
Yes,
pretty much she's going to be like,
I,
yes, my friends, and they're there for me. And she will
I
definitely be on
her
team.
to get into that.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, Shilpi. And we're looking forward to see you on My Dream TV USA soon.
Of course. Well, my dad was able to join the singing superstar competition, so I look forward to joining soon as well. Great job, guys, and keep it up. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Take
Thank you.
care.
Shilpi is managing 25, 40 people, so everyone is happy with her. So thank you, Shilpi. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask Dr. Rachita and Dr. Banu, what was something that you discovered new from both of you? Like what Dr. Banu discovered from Rachita and what Dr. Rachita discovered from Banu. What you guys like, oh, this is something new that I never knew that you could do this.
Well, I think we can never know a person until we really come close to each other, and still life is such that we learn it as we go along. So what I learned that she's a great teacher, and I never ramp walked, and that was the first time. And even in front of her, I was nervous that what should I do, But she corrected me all the way, and then, of course, everything was rushed. But even then, the end result was quite good. So thanks goes to her, and great teacher, um, and she can work under stress. I think one of the things that I discovered that even the things are highly stressful, she will come along and go ahead and do it if she has decided to do it.
I agree. And what about you, Dr. Rachita?
Yeah. So I had discovered that he is a very good student. He listened. I taught him.
You know what? Husband being a good student, you're lucky.
That's what I had discovered, because during the coronavirus lockdown, what I read on the internet or on social media, that husbands become more obedient and they know how to listen to their wives and what to do, because they have no choice just to stay inside the house. They cannot go outside. They cannot go anywhere. So they have no choice left but to listen to their wives, and that has improved a lot of like a married life because we come close to each other in all the levels, in all the aspects, from kitchen to living room to everywhere, right? And even in the backyard, because gardening and then doing all the yard work also, that has become a hobby, because if the yard work is not there, I mean, there is no way that one can go outside, because at the peak time of the coronavirus, it was like really bad. We can get outside. So it was good experience, although in the bad times, but we always have to see the silver lining. So, when we were doing ramp walk, and when I teach him, when I turn like this, then you have to really angle me like this way, so we can pose good. It looks like we are coordinating, and then we are posing it right. So he followed all the way along, and then the ramp walk came out good, although we didn't have much time. But as he said, I work very good. I don't know, maybe I just pray God or something. I work very well under very much adverse condition and then stressful environment. Otherwise, if those things goes away, I feel like I'm really relaxed. I have nothing to do. It doesn't feel like normal to me. So
No, that's what. So Guys, so listen here, viewers. If you're a good student, your wife, you can see a crown and a sat on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, time management. I have a question here. Like time management is very important for every one of you, every one of us. Like time is something very precious. We cannot waste, or we have to be productive every time. So during the pageantry, what kind of, like, how did you manage your time? I know everyone works from home, everyone goes to office or works from home. What are the struggles and what are the obstacles that you found during your pageantry, during the video shooting or anything? Or how did you manage all this? How did you manage your time? I just want to know. So let's start with Priyanka. I think you're muted, Priyanka. You're muted.
Yeah. ये जर्नी सिर्फ मेरी और प्रशांत की नहीं है, ये मेरे बेटे की भी है। जब भी हम वॉक करते थे या जब भी हम कोई चीज प्रिपेयर करना चाहते थे या उसके लिए तैयारी करना चाहते थे, हर टाइम हमारे साथ हमारा बेटा ही था। और जब हम वॉक के लिए प्रैक्टिस करना या उसके लिए हम जब भी तैयारी करते तो बहुत विंडी हुआ करता था, बहुत ज्यादा विंडी था उस टाइम पे। और उस टाइम बच्चे को लेकर साथ में निकलना, क्योंकि कोई और तो था नहीं कि उसे संभाल सके, तो जो भी था वो हमें ही करना पड़ता। तो ये हमारे लिए बहुत मतलब काफी टफ टाइम था हम लोगों के लिए कि कैसे बच्चे को साथ में लेकर कैसे उसके साथ हमें सारी चीजें करनी है। और कि टैलेंट राउंड में हम बहुत ट्राई कर रहे थे कि भाई प्लीज तू जा, सो जा सो जा, रात के 1 बज रहा है, 2 बज रहा है हमें। बट वो उस टाइम सोता ही नहीं था। और जस्ट वन टाइम हम लोगों ने जैसा जो हुआ हमने वैसा वैसा किया। और या हर एक छोटे सा पार्ट हो या बड़ा पार्ट हो, हमारा बेटा हमारे साथ में ही था। तो या वो एक फन पार्ट भी था हमारे लिए और थोड़ा टफ पार्ट भी था, क्योंकि वेदर साथ नहीं दे रहा था। और या
That's nice. I mean, I think you did your talent round by singing to him, so you practiced that way. So you were like, I totally adore you, like the way how you manage with a kid with no one like at this pandemic time we can't call anyone support, like and yes, and then how the way you shooted your videos, the way you practice the ramp, no one can say that you were like pro in that, like even after after you tell that we had this many struggles, that's when people know, like, okay, this went. So the behind the scenes, it's very easy to see someone on the screen, but it's only the struggles that we know behind what's going on. So I really adore you, girl.
कुछ फन पार्ट्स भी थे। जब भी हम वॉक करते थे तो हमारा बेटा देखता, ओ मम्मा पापा कर क्या रहे हैं, ये मुझे क्यों चल के दिखा रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो नहीं जानता कि हाँ कैमरा लगा हुआ है सामने और हम रैंप वॉक कर रहे हैं। और तो कई बार उसके फेस पे बहुत प्यारी सी स्माइल आती थी, वाह कि क्या मेरे लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं। और या एंड कई बार तो ऐसा होता था कि हम वॉक कर रहे हैं, होता है ना कमर पे हाथ रख के वॉक कर रहे हैं या हाथों में हाथ पकड़ के हम वॉक करते, तो वो हमें कॉपी करता था। तो वो पार्ट मीन्स ऐसा हमारे अभी माइंड में ऐसा बैठ चुका है ना कि हम लोग उस पार्ट को भूल भी नहीं सकते। वो इतना प्यारा पार्ट था हमारे लिए।
I mean, those memories, like he's like little now, but maybe after 2 or 3 years, when he sees your videos and all these interviews and things, he'll be like, oh, wow, my mom and dad did a lot of stuff. I'm so proud of them. So that you've given something to be proud for him to cherish forever. So thank you so much. So let's move on to Ramya and Satya. So how did you guys manage your time, and what was the main obstacle that came into?
Well, actually, I mean, I won't say that we were that perfect, but we did have a good plan and good resume. The plan was like, hey, like right after we come out of the work, let's don't waste too much time on browsing the internet and social media. Let's get some shopping work done. Like get the dresses for the ramp walk, and watch some ramp walk videos so that we can know some more stuff, like rather than like we know some basic stuff but we don't know some of the professional things. And because there are two types of ramp walks, right, that we need to perform. So yeah, I mean, and then also the talent round, preparing for the talent round, it really needs some good time, right? We have to spend some time and we have to cope up with it. And Yeah, it really, we really do have a good plan for that. So yeah, the time management was really critical, actually.
And
So I'm pretty much sure that we did well on.
also at that point of time, we were running like into real some serious production issues and at our workplace, and we were like, okay, no, no, not at this time, not at this point of time. So when we were recording, even though when we were sending out a 30-second video, but behind that, it's like at least a 5-hour work. You have to walk, you have to check your lighting, you have to see everything. So it was different. But yeah, what we did was even during the lunch breaks, let's say we're coming down for lunch and walking from the ground floor to our office rooms. So we used to do a ramp walk and go walk together, so that at least we are practicing and not really not wasting our time. So yeah, we did have a regime and we did plan it out like that, so that we have ample amount of sleep and we are also able to do that properly.
Yeah, I agree. Like with IT people, yeah, I can see that. But I'm so glad that, I'm so happy that even in spite of all those things, like you guys, try to put a vision, try to put a goal in front of you. Okay, we would set up some time for this as well. So I think, yeah, I think whoever's watching, you should have that vision and goal in yourself. Like, okay, we have to lay it down and prepare your time. So because time is so precious and it's not that something that we can waste. And I love the way how you put yourself together.
Thank you.
So what about Nipur and Manil? How did you guys manage? And what was the struggle, the main struggle you had?
So for me, I think the main struggle was, of course, time, because we really signed up late for the competition. But of course, once you are there, so you have to manage time. And also due to pandemic, due to COVID times, getting help from outside, especially for me, for makeup and things, that was also a challenge for me. But then a very good friend of mine, she came in and she volunteered and she really helped me out. So that really helped. So that was one of the challenge. Second challenge was weather, of course. Uh, Snowy days with less time. We were very limited. We had just one, had to do it in one shot. So we tried doing outside because that was the only place we thought was best and we could walk. But then the challenge was again snowy, chilly weather. At the same day when we were practicing and we were trying to actually record the video, because once you are ready, you just want to get it done. So there's no looking back. So but then anyways, my husband really helped out and he made some arrangements in the basement, and then we did the rest part of the basement. But yeah, these were some of the challenges, but I think with friend support and with some of the workarounds, we were able to overcome the challenges. And of course, even after work, we were bound with work, both of us. But yeah, in the evening, we used to do whatever little bit practice or rehearsal we can. So that's how I think I've been tried to do. But it was fun. I say it was stressful at times when we were doing it, but once it was accomplished, I felt so relieved and I was so happy with the results, I would say.
And what
Absolutely.
about you, Manil?
Absolutely. When I heard about it, so Nipun was participating, but then she asked me, okay, we have to participate in Mrs. and Mr. India contest. And I said, wow, we have only few days. And the men are like, I need to learn everything, how people walk, how people walking in Asia. I have to learn something. And as Prashant said, we have to learn about how the lights work. How, what are the technicalities? How do you mix the videos? So absolutely no time, nothing to learn new. Go with whatever you have. Okay, I can do a walk, and I cannot acquire new confidence, but absolutely I will go with whatever I have. So I think we made the best use of what we have. Ask, uh, take support from our friends, and focus on. Don't waste your time because we had only few hours, few days. So we were really focused on what needs to be done, and we got it done. So
Yeah, I appreciate that you bought something like resources, like mindful resources. I think this is the time that we learn like how to use the resources what we have. Like we are so fortunate enough to have enough resources, and that the thing you bought in was so useful. I think the viewers who are watching would have that in mind. Okay, yes, use the resources mindfully. Use it with whatever we have. All we need is that passion. All we need is that determination can make us successful. That's why you guys are here. And yes, thank you. And being heroes, as I said, Dr. Banu and Dr. Rachita, during the COVID time, being doctors, how did you guys had time, and what were those struggles that you had, like obstacles or struggles?
Um, Actually, it reminds me of a song, English song, which is "You and Me Against the World." So it felt like that everything that has to go wrong went wrong. But there was a lot of chaos, sometimes because one comes up with creative ideas all the time that, well, if this happened, what to do? And under that chaos, we try to manage the cell phone, how to put it, on the tripod in a stable way, how to adjust it and all those things. Finally, after, few hours of doing all these things, we were able to. We had already described all the oddities that we went through, but ultimately, it turned out to be okay. So that's all I have to say.
And what about you, Dr. Rachita?
Yes. So we had only like couple of hours, maybe at the max 2 hours. We had to finish all our rehearsal, how to do it, plan, record, drive in, and then record and make sure that everything came out. And that was like dressing up, everything included, because otherwise it would be night time. But I think if something is in the destiny, or something will come out, and if something is yours, someone long time ago told me, if something is yours, it will come to you, and no matter what comes on the way. So my father used to say, like, समय से पहले और भाग्य से ज्यादा कुछ नहीं मिलता है, लेकिन इसका जो दूसरा रूप है, वो जो आपके भाग्य में है, वो आपको जरूर मिलता है और समय पर जरूर से ही मिल जाता है. So that's what I would say. And I knew that these things are coming. That means something good has to come out, because when we dig the holes to put the good, strong foundation, the first thing is to take and dig the hole. And that in that hole, there is going to be a very good, strong foundation. That's where the future is going to fit, right? So that's how I see my arts. So I love when there is no struggle in my life. I feel like something is wrong. So
This very strange lady.
No, that's how it makes us strong. As she said, if everything is going in a right way and there's nothing on the path we are walking, that means we are walking on the wrong path. There should be something, some struggles we need, because that's when we learn from our struggles. And that's a very good point that you brought, like learn from your struggles, learn from your obstacles. So thank you so much, Rachita and Dr. Banu and Dr. Rachita. So before we learn more about your journey, let's have some fun play, some fun round questions. Like, so if you have like two papers with you guys with your names like on the sheet, so I'll ask you some questions. So guys or girls, be ready to have some shocking answers. I might be, maybe tomorrow breakfast, lunch is on you guys. So, okay, so if you have that, I'll ask a set of questions. If you feel it's her, you can show her name. If you feel it's you can show your name. Like, if I have a question, if you feel it's Manu. you can show your name. If you feel, no, this is for Nipun, so you can show her name. So similarly, both of you. Okay? So let's begin the fun part. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do this. Who is the most entertaining person in both of you? Like, it's common for all, so you guys can show. Oh, I can see Manil for them. I can see Ramya. So, oh, that Satya shows, no, it's me, and Ramya shows it's me. Okay, and what about here? Okay, so it says,
प्रियंका अटक गई है मेरे ख्याल से ना आपको दूसरा पेन लेना पड़ेगा हमारा नाम दिख नहीं रहा
so it says Priyanka. Yes, so Priyanka is the most here. Okay, that's a fun part. I think I was like, I love how Ramya and Satya, it's me.
Yeah.
Super cute. Okay, so the next one. Who is the most foodie?
Foodie lover?
Oh, okay, Prashant. Oh, Ramya. Okay. Nipun, Anil. Both of you like showing together. Okay. Prashant says it's himself. So what about Dr. Rachita? Who's a foodie? Or Dr. Banu, who's foodie in yours?
It's me.
Okay, you're Rachita. Dr. Rachita is a foodie. And that's nice. I mean, I can see. I mean, girls are generally like guys love foodie. I'm seeing here all girls' names. Come on. Oh my God. Okay, who's the most laziest person? I knew. Everyone would be guy's name. I knew it. What about in here? Prashant and Priyanka, who is the laziest? Prashant. Oh, Prashant, okay. Oh, okay, Prashant. And what about here? Yes, Rachita? Okay, Dr. Rachita? I can see that name. Do you agree?
Not fully. Not.
I get most of the work.
That's so cute. I'm just loving it. Okay. Who loves to give surprises or gifts? Wow. Manil. Oh, wow. Ramya. Okay. Oh, Dr. Rachita loves to give surprises. I think here it's Priyanka. Oh, I know. Girls are best at it.
Right.
I know. We girls are like rock in giving surprises.
And taking this.
Okay, who is the most adventurous person? Like, who loves to do like, okay, who's the most? Ramya. Ramya's like, that me, it's me. Yeah, okay, there's a fight going on. Decide, guys. Here, what about Manil and Nipun? Who is the most adventurous? Oh, okay. Confusion. Okay, Manil and Nipun. Okay, both of you are good together to be adventurous. And what about here, Priyanka and Prashant? Who's the most adventurous? Priyanka. Okay. Oh, I see something. Oh, okay, Priyanka. Okay, that's nice. And what about Dr. Banu or Rachita? Who's most adventurous? Who tries new things? Oh, okay. Wow, Dr. Rachita. I agree. And I think there is always a tie between like Satya and Ramya. It's me, guys. It's me. Come on. That's so sweet. Okay, and then let's play the last final question is who is the first person to apologize first? Okay. This is all, guys. I know. I knew. Without doubt, I knew. There is no doubt in it. It's always like, yeah, guys, right? Because I know next day, I know where you would keep your it will be no food. So I'm Sure. Like that's so nice. That was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. So with that, like let's move on toward your journey. Like, I totally just laughed aloud and I really loved it. So
I think you're frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can see now.
okay. So let me ask this, like as a couple, like what do you see, where do you see yourself in the next, do you have a goal? Where do you see yourself in the next 2, 3 years? Like maybe in the next 4 years or 5 years, I mean, where do you see yourself? So let's move, let's ask Dr. Banu and Dr. Rachita.
Well, I am planning to write a book for public related to health and wellness. So that's my goal. I have been kind of writing, scientific thing, but nothing for the general public that could take advantage of that. So that's one of my plans. Also, the other plan is to keep participating on Mydream platform and perhaps may come up with some ideas which Dream TV can benefit from and can benefit the others. But then I have to think about that. So that's the plan.
Super. That's amazing. So so let's move on to like Nipun and Manu. Where do you see yourself in like next 2, 3 years as a couple?
So I believe for the next 2, 3 years, since my son is at an age where he will soon be going into college, so our focus will be more on trying to help him through college applications and try to make a successful career in his life. And we are thinking about his future plans, and that's what I believe our focus would be. And of course, in our individual jobs, of course, we all would like to excel on the corporate side as well. But I think on the family side, our focus would be for our son's college.
That's wonderful.
And I think my take is on we've been trying to spend meaningful time in a quality time with the family in a meaningful way. So, couple of trips. I like meeting new people. I've been trying to meet the Dalai Lama and take my family somewhere, some exotic spots. So, spend my time in a meaningful way and get involved with the association.
I can see the happiness, as you said, like she's like, yeah, he has something very nice for me.
Just be surprised. So.
Yeah, sure. So what about you, Ramya and Satya? Where are you seeing yourself after like 4 or 5 years as a couple? What would you like to do, or where are you seeing yourself?
So as a couple, within this time span, we would like to support each other in our professional careers also, and personally, even professionally, if we need any help, we need to support each other. So that's what we are looking for. Supporting each other professionally and also with our hobbies, because we both love to paint. I love to sing and he loves to draw. So he's a very good, I would say he loves to sketch. Even he can draw you light sketching. So he's really artistic about that. So we would love to support each other in our hobbies, and also since we both are travel freaks, so we aim to complete at least half of the world map, in the next 5 years.
Wow. I'm with you. I love that. I love traveling as well. And I also see, like with my husband, I can also see the same goal as you, Ramya. And what about you, Satya? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's a common thing. Traveling is a common thing between us. So, yeah, we'd love to travel as many places as possible within the coming years. And yeah, we keep doing, we keep improving our talents and, keep continuing with our hobbies. allocate some time, good time actually. Yeah. And instead of like before the pandemic, I used to work a lot. I was really a workaholic, and this pandemic actually taught us how to manage time being at home. That's when we realized the value of having mental relaxation other than the focusing on solely on the work. So we'll keep doing that. That's our plan. Yeah.
That's nice. And I totally agree. Like, when we have goals set together, that's when like I can see the vision of all of you, how you have like you're already setting up something like, okay, I have something to be even after 5 years. I can see that's amazing. So what about you, Prashant and Priyanka? So where would you see yourself? Like Prashant can answer. Where would you see yourself in next as a couple? Where you see yourself in next 5 years, like 4 to 5 years? I think you're muted. Prashant, you're muted.
Okay, I can say about myself. So, Priyanka, she wants to travel the world and all, but for me, like, if I need a push, like, it's very difficult for me to get out of the house. But once I get, then I can get involved in the group and the friends and all. But for me, like, I was always on the scholarship. Like through my engineering, I had like my Rajiv Gandhi scholarship. MS, I had like the DART scholarship, then PhD NASA scholarship, and then MBA also with the scholarship also. So in order to maintain those scholarship, I had to study, study, study. And I was telling my parents and my wife also that I was not able to enjoy my college life. I wanted to maintain that scholarship every time, and I was keep studying, but I lost that time, and I lost my time with my parents. So my parents just left like on 22nd of November, and they were here for with me like for 1 year. And उन्होंने मेरे को like he said like in Hindi that in Marathi, but I'm not just gonna translate that most of the parents they feel कि एक लड़का होना चाहिए, एक लड़का होना चाहिए, but मुझे लड़का होके भी मुझे feel ही नहीं हुआ कि अभी लड़का है करके, because I was always outside. Like since my fourth standard, I was in from the hostel. I was in the hostel since fourth standard. So that's why he was feeling that time. So next few years I wanted to give more time to my parents rather than focusing on my career. And second thing that before marriage, like I was writing a lot of scripts for movies, and I sold 12 of them. But after marriage, like I'm not able to write anything. I'm just having in my files like 22 scripts, like all my ideas written down, but it's been 7 years. I haven't finished anything. So I'm getting very lazy. So I wanted to overcome that part as well. That apart from whistling skills, I wanted to grow that as well. So that some of my professor they told me that Prashant, you think like in a very different direction, and that's how those scripts got sold and all. But I was not able to sold any like since 2014. But I got the rejection also a lot of times. So I wanted to improve that skill also in a few years.
There is no age to improve anything and learn anything. I think like you're already in here as you're already with My Dream TV. Everything can be possible. So do keep writing, do keep learning. I'm pretty sure you will be successful.
Yeah, it's just like I need to overcome my laziness. Like I need a push like every time whatever I wanted to achieve.
I think Priyanka is there to push you now. She'll be like, go, come on. She is there to do that.
She's the traveling side. But for all those motivation, I have all my quotes and all in front of my desk. That really helps me out. I told my Priyanka, like my wife, that if those doctors can get the time, I will also get the time.
Yeah, you can. They are the inspiration, as you said. Like even during salute to them. So yes. Another thing is like we have generations coming up. A lot of people are looking up to you guys. As an inspiration, as a motivation. So what would you like to say them? Like as a couple, what would you give suggestion or advice? For the future generation to come or the generation present. So can we hear from Manil and Nipun?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah. So the
Start.
thing is that
Yeah.
yeah, so many of like a generation, as you say, the upcoming generation and the present generation, they're looking up to you guys. They're looking up to you as a couple. You are the winners of, you are setting a trend and an example for them. So what do you have a piece of advice to give those couples?
Absolutely. And you're right. Actually, we kind of become a role model. And I would try to summarize. Life is short. So there is a long list you want to do in your life. Ramp walking is one of them. Participating in pageant is one of them, and I think it should be on everyone's list. And I think that should be done. All the items in that list should be done ASAP because there's never a time for it. So if you miss it, you go and it's late when you don't enjoy that much. So I think positive attitude is a very essential trait, and I think my dream has a lot to do with it. Uh, Organizing such kind of contest, bringing that kind of positivity, absolutely. So it's more of a interrelated. I think I'm going too deep, but uh, I so my this pageant in my dream is not about the pageant. It's more than that. It's how you behave yourself in a school. It's how you dress up. It's a person's integrity. When there are competitions in a school like house perfect, school captain, I think that the qualities you're trying to imbibe through my dream contest, that is one of them. That's how a person become a perfect captain in a school. It's absolutely the same thing. And these are the traits a person needs to go up, climbing up the corporate ladder to become a better person. So absolutely, I think it's interrelated. It's a very essential trait, and that's a very strong advice. I would give it to anyone.
And
Yes, you want to add something?
yes, absolutely, Swati. And it's a very good question. I would actually, I would like to send a message that, you should always try new things. You should always explore new things and never be afraid. You should never look back because I know sometimes you have it within you, but you just don't have the confidence to do it. And I think I would like to inspire all my friends, all those people who are willing to participate in such competitions. And I think it brings a new confidence in you, even though sometimes you can do it, but there are so many skills you learn: time management, being confident, and bringing positivity around you. So definitely, I would try to encourage everyone. They should have that experience. They should face this experience. I think it's a beautiful journey, and we have been really blessed, and we are getting so much positivity and positive vibes around us, that it really makes your heart happy from within. And I know we all have gone through such long duration of COVID times, and we have been indoors. So I think that spark has come in between both of us, and has really brought us alive. And I think I would inspire everyone to just participate and at least try once to participate in the competition.
That's beautiful. Like I understand like how the way you give a good example and the way you set an example. I believe that the people around you and watching you, and even today the people who are watching you, they're like, okay, there is something that even as a couple we can do. So that's a great thing that you brought it out. So what about Dr. Rachita and Dr.
Sorry.
Yes.
So I wanted to add one more thing. And I was actually referred by and encouraged by my friend And I think the same way because a very good friend, Gina Vermani, she actually felt the thought that I had that talent. She's the one who encouraged me to participate. So I would definitely give kudos to her, and I think that's what I would like to continue doing. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what, no problem. As you said, always like friends and family, as we are away from our family, that friends has become our family. They are someone who pushes us. Even if you say, can I, they just say the word, yes, I can. Yes, you can. Just go for it. We are here to support you. So as I always said, like friends and family are there for us to
And
support.
exactly,
So
yes, you can do it, Nipun. So I was really pumped up by and motivated by her.
that's great. So thank you for that, friend. That's why we have these gorgeous couple here today with me. uh, so let's move on to Dr. Rachita and Dr. Banu. So what would you like to say for the present generation couples and the future upcoming person? What is your view? What would you like, a piece of advice that you would love to give them?
Okay, so 3 words. Never give up. So, if you have decided to do anything, just do it. Don't look back. Uh, don't think that, oh, there will be a good time, then I will go and do it. Believe me, there is never a good time. So, right time is right now. Now, she has decided to act in movies or even produce a movie. And Ramya was mentioning about he has written quite a few scripts. Perhaps we may be able to contact him at some time. But that is her dream, and I fully support her. And whatever she wants to do, I am with her. So that goes for anybody else in the world, for example, or whosoever is listening. So.
Yeah. So I noticed like during the COVID time, beside medicine, there is one more thing, which is very basic thing. And then I see because some of the things that are easily available are not even easily available, but it gets so ignored. And that is like, that's why we all, anybody who is like, who has like a creature, who is a living thing, and that essential thing is food. And if I have to do something or if I will do something in the future, I will make sure no hunger, nobody goes to sleep hungry, empty stomach. That will be my goal and that will be my logo. And then I thought through an idea and I came up with an idea, but I will have to see how it can be implemented because everybody, like we all have parties and then there are restaurants and they have like extra food and there are like lots of extra food which get thrown away and nobody gets to eat. And then there are lots of people who never get to see a meal every night, before they go to sleep. So I tried that idea one time. So at my work, there was party, a happy hour on Friday. And then there was so much of food, there were extra and not lot of people were there, they left early. So they were going to throw in the trash. Then I said, then I asked, so what are you going to do? And they said, I'm going to throw it away. And I said, okay, no, just pack it and give it to me. And then they looked at me like, if I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat it all. Then I said, no. Then I was walking on the San Francisco street, Market Street, and then I opened my bag and I gave each bag of sandwich to all the people who were on the street, the homeless. And they looked at me and as if I was an angel or something, because it was Friday evening and they got a treat for them. And then they really blessed me like, oh, God bless you, may God bless you. And I felt so good in my heart. And that I carry that feeling in my heart forever since then. And it is if I have to do anything in my life, and if I get time and I get that much of empowerment, that's what I will do. I'll install a refrigerator at every corner of the on the street, and then they get to filled up with extra food. And then all the people who are hungry, they will take their meal out from there and they get to enjoy their evening. That's what is my goal.
Wow, I can just, you know what? I'm so much, overwhelmed with what you said. Like, the way you have that idea to bring up. Yeah, during the pandemic time, that's when everyone learned like how important each and every resource, that either it's food, either it's your finance, anything, like how important each and every your time, your food, your finance, everything is so important. And you did a commendable work. I mean, you didn't mind what others would think about you. You just took it and you tried to give it to others. I think this is what you say, how to set up an example for others. And that's a great commendable job, and thank you so much for doing that, and also letting us, you're sharing what is your thoughts. So maybe tomorrow, even if I find something like that, I don't care about the society, I would also ask the way you asked and try to give it away with the person. With that,
It's so much.
so with that, let's move on to Prashant. Thank you. So Prashant, what do you have to say for the upcoming generations or the future? Like, what do you have to say? You're muted.
I wanted to add what I wanted to tell. Like, I wanted to back up with three stories. Like, first, you need to value your family time. Because I remember my conversation with my father when I was in fourth standard and I was preparing for Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya school exam. And he was saying that you have to prepare for the exam. I can't take the responsibility of three kids like with that salary and all. And he said like you have to go to the hostel. And I cleared that exam and all. But after when he came just now over here, and I told him that I lost my family time, and he said like one member in the family has to lose that time, and in my case it's you. So he was very tough on me on that point. But always respect the family time. And after marriage also I was not able to understand that fact that I need to respect that family time, but slowly I'm getting into that direction. And second thing, like in 12th standard, right, you have to prepare for your PCM, PCB and all, right? So I had a good I had a good like score like in my to become a doctor also. I wanted to become a surgeon. And then my father told me that to be to end, I got the admission in medical also and also engineering as well. And for a medical, I have to pay 1.5 lakhs per year. And for engineering, I have to pay only 2,000 rupees per year. And for hostel fees also 500. And my father said like, no, you have to go to the engineering. But I was always repenting that. And I was had like some discussion with my father. But now I understand that don't curse yourself whatever you don't have. Just focus on whatever you have and try to get better. That's what I'm gonna give the suggestion to the next generation. And third one also, um, when I right now I'm supporting 160K in India. Um, Initially I started with my salary and all, and then when the number of kids getting increases and all, it was overburden. And my one piece of advice my father gave me, like, if you really wanted to do some charity work and all, do with your extra work whatever you have skills, generate an income, get the sponsor and all. But and initially I started that with my own salary, but then I was involving my friends and family members and all. And at one time, all my family members and friends, if I wanted to reach out to them, they were going away from me. So that situation taught me a lesson that if you want to do really a charity work, just start with your own skills and all, rather than depending on someone else's sponsors and all. So that is a learning lesson for me. And right now I'm not asking any money to my friends or family members, like but it's all about like getting the sponsors and get through the skills and all, like programming skills. I'm finishing some projects on a freelancer basis, and whatever the money generated then donated. So that is the third piece of advice. Like, if you really want to do the charity work, don't depend on your friends or family members, just do it by yourself. Those are the 3 points.
Yeah, I agree with you, Prashant. Like start from within, start from yourself. So it's everything, anything you want to do, start within yourself, within the family. So that's a good point that you brought up. So what about Ramya and Satya? Well, what you would love to say for our like upcoming generations, or what would you like? What is that one piece of advice you would like to give?
Yeah, so for the upcoming generation, I would say we should always look and do things, like where the happiness of the families lies within. So, and for the kids especially, we should not, let them think that things will come easily. We should let the value of, achieving something, and also we should show them like how happy we would be after achieving that. So it's like a balance. We should show them everything so that they know the value of life. That's solution.
Good. What
And
about you?
I would like to add one thing that what I personally believe as well. It's a Hindi quote which says that सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. It's better to just throw it off, keep it away. What people think about you, just go what your heart says. At the end of the day, it's something which you have to live by. It's your life, and when you look back, it shouldn't be something you're being influenced by some society or some other person. Listen, I wouldn't say don't listen to anybody, listen, but only take which is really affecting and which is really good for you. Not everything would be good, but yeah, so try to make out that difference. And also never ever leave an opportunity. Also, let's say somebody says a no, let's take it as a next opportunity and let's look for it. And also I personally believe, as the show says, I am possible. If somebody says it's impossible, the word itself says that I am possible. So obviously look for it, look at the positive aspect of life and live every moment. And age is just a number. Live every aspect of your life. Be it your school, be it your college. Let's say even you're 100 years old, that's fine. Be young at heart.
Oh, I agree. I agree to the point what you said. Like age is just a number. Make the negative into your positive. Make it as your strength, right? The negative is always there. That's how you make it as your strength. How you answer those negative with your success. And that's what I think every one of you has answered those questions with your success today. So as a couple, so that's such an inspiring, guys. Look at them. You can also be one of them in their place. That's how they're inspiring. Everything is possible, and we do have a lot of events coming up with My Dream TV USA. And do check us out on our website www.mydreamtvusa.com. We have so many upcomings. You can also be with us here. You can also be a successful person, right? As a couple, as a woman, as a team. You never know. So yes, these are the living examples of our queens and our kings. We are living a life of king size, I would say. Like being a couple, cherishing both their moments, cherishing each and everything. So I really loved, and I'm inspired. I think I'm going to bring my husband along here one day. So definitely. So this is how, and thank you so much for being on our with us. It's a great pleasure meeting you all, even after like so much time and taking out us time and meeting with us, sharing your journey. Thank you so much.
It's totally a pleasure. It's totally a pleasure, and we both personally feel that it has been a great honor to share the stage with such esteemed people and couple. And and what we have learned is, because everybody comes from different walks of life, they have taught us something or other. Even today when we are trying to know about each other, it gave us so much positive energy. We were actually enjoying it a lot because we are learning something new. So it was really great, and I really thank My Dream TV and everyone for this such a lovely opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Swati. It was an absolute delight to share our experiences and do the little chat and fun conversation with you. And you have a beautiful, beautiful smile.
Thank you so much.
It's been our pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been our great pleasure, and
Yeah.
Can I, Swati?
thank
Yeah,
you.
sure. Tell me, Prashant. Thank you so much, Manil. I mean, you guys are rocking. Yes, Prashant.
Can I play a few songs?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, sure. Go ahead. We can end up like here with that beautiful note with your song. Definitely go ahead.
In my earlier days, like I was very shy, but nowadays, like I'm always ready to whistle the song. Even though you are not asking, I'm gonna play.
No, no, you can. I thought you were not well, so you would. But if you're coming forward, this is what I say: come forward, speak up. So I love it. Go ahead.
Just 1 minute. This is from Teri Meherbaniya, Teri Kadardaniya. So that was like with the basuri. I'm just playing with the whistle. So I'm still learning like how to go with the 30 and 60 degree on both sides. So you're gonna see the variability on only up and down now with my tongue. कौन क्या था? Sorry, I'm gonna go with a different song then.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And
That's my favorite song.
That was awesome.
Just yeah. No. Yeah. Can you remind me the मैं हूं ना धुंध?
Anyone can remind?
Yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna play one more and then it's the title.
Sure.
Um,
what an end with that romantic song. Every lover's, every couple's favorite song. You just made everybody's night. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prashant, for playing that. Yes. Okay. And thanks for, sharing your journey. And viewers, do keep watching, do keep sharing, they are going to rock even after this. So we will be coming up with more inspiring journey, more inspiring success.
Awesome.
So do watch us. Thank you. Have a
Nice to see you, everyone.
Swati.
Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Thank you very much.